Back, true believers, to another Spider-Man PS4 related video, and now that the PlayStation experience is 100% over, it ended today at 6 p.m., I can continue to make more videos related to Spider-Man PS4, now seeing that Insomniac was 100% serious that there is nothing at the PlayStation experience in regards to Spider-Man PS4, which I am really upset about, but at the same time I'm very excited about, because again, that means that they're working their butts off for this game, even more than what we think that they were working on. It has now been officially 2 whole years since they started working on this game, because they officially started working on the game, developing it, at the beginning of 2015. And when they revealed the game at E3, it was a year and a half. The amount of time that they spent working on the game, it was a year and a half's worth of time spent in the game. So now it is almost technically December 13th, which when that day comes, it will be official, is when they have worked on the game for over 2 years. So it's just showing you how in-depth they are making this game and how thorough they are taking every bit of process when it comes to the graphics, character design, gameplay for sure, and story. They're going to deliver on all fronts. This is going to be Last of Us quality, you know what I mean, not Naughty Dog quality. No diss on Insomniac Games, but after seeing Last of Us 2, or Last of Us Part 2, and seeing that scene with Ellie play the guitar, people, again, think that's a CGI trailer. That was all gameplay. That was in-engine / rendered gameplay footage that Naughty Dog showed off for Last of Us 2, and that is just insane how amazing that game looks. And so does Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man PS4 looks gorgeous. So, going off topic a bit, since PSX is over, I have kind of held off on this topic because I just had a shimmer of hope, a little tiny microscopic sliver of hope that they might show something for Spider-Man PS4, but they didn't. And now I'm going to discuss about the Homecoming release, or the PlayStation calendar release that has been going on around a lot. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, or what the title of this video even means, is I'm going to be discussing about the possibility if Spider-Man PS4 will release, the full game will release alongside of Spider-Man Homecoming. So, Spider-Man Homecoming begins the trailer, like the first trailer that we're going to see of that game, is going to premiere on December 6th at the finale, or the episode, the final episode, I'm assuming, of the season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Ghost Rider. And on December 6th, just keep your eyes out, that's when they're going to release the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, just as a fun little tidbit. And the movie itself releases on July 7th, 2017. Now, the PlayStation calendar, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if this is your first time figuring out what I am discussing right now, it is that there have been leaked images of an official, with quotes, official PlayStation-themed calendar that, of course, Sony released. And they said that for 2017, in quotes, I believe, they called it the best year of games. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to find it right now. And to quote Sony themselves, they said that 2017 is PS4's unbeatable year. And on the cover of this image, which if you can see right there, you have Spider-Man right there on the 2 for 2017, and PS4's unbeatable year right there. So, since this is an official PlayStation calendar, this again confirms, which was already confirmed in the first place, that Spider-Man PS4 is not going to release in 2018 or past 2017. It makes sense. Like I said, the game has been in development for so long. Insomniac Games knows what they are doing. They know how to make a game, and they know how the process works. Again, if we look at all the news, all of the processes that they have done so far, they're using the same engine that they did in Ratchet & Clank, working on it for 2 whole years. It's their biggest development team ever for any of their games that they have ever made. Just all the factors that we know of this game, it would make sense that this game is coming out in 2017. Now, the reason why, again, I believe in the Spring Street theory is because of how that is when Ratchet and Clank was released. It was released on April 12th of 2016, and Sunset Overdrive, their first open world game, was released on October 28th of 2014. Now, the reason why that game came out in the fall is because they announced a teaser for Sunset Overdrive at E3 2013, a CGI trailer, and that's when the next-gen consoles were coming out, like the Xbox One and the PS4, so that's why they had to take such a long time at that game. They had to figure out how to do an open world, they had to figure out what engine they're going to use, they had to figure out how to make the game in general, like how are they going to develop the game, what type of game do they want to be making, and that was all CGI that they showed for Sunset Overdrive. The first show that they showed for Spider-Man PS4 was all gameplay footage. Again, no CGI whatsoever. So the reason why the Spring Street theory makes sense, specifically for me, I think it's going to be at the end of spring. That way it gives them ample time to fully develop the game as much as they need to fully polish it when they're fully done making it. And the specific date of May, which is the final month of spring, would be the 30th of May, which is a Tuesday. Again, that will give them ample time to release the game and make it a gap. Make gaps between this is when the game comes out and this is when the movie comes out, not mix them together, because I know that there are those people who say, oh, if I buy the game, I'm going to be hyped to play Spider-Man PS4, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to be hyped to see Spider-Man Homecoming, and once I finish seeing Spider-Man Homecoming, I'm going to go right back to be playing Spider-Man PS4. It makes sense from a marketing standpoint, yes. However, from a fan base standpoint, from a standpoint of gamers who have first heard of this game, even though the total amount of views that the Spider-Man PS4 teaser, the E3 teaser, has gained, it has gained almost more than, I believe, 20 million views in total, like in general. The PlayStation channel version of it, like the video, the teaser that was uploaded on the PlayStation's channel, that has now over 10 million views. So it's crazy. But there are those fans who see a Spider-Man game like, oh, this is based on the new Homecoming movie, right? And then people are automatically going to think, oh, no, movie time games are trash. Don't buy it. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is trash. The Amazing Spider-Man games in general are trash. Those are what most fans say. And then they say, like, oh, this isn't Spider-Man 2 quality, so we'll just leave it out. Not the case at all. And what I'm going to show you, again, to further this calendar thing is, again, they say 2017 is PlayStation's unbeatable year, and they have Spider-Man at the front of all the other mascots, as you would call them, for PlayStation, the PlayStation mascots that are going to be exclusive games. And then here, if you can see it, they flip to the July page of the calendar, and in July, there's one little tiny gray dot right there, which is on July 4th, which is a Tuesday. And they could say, well, wait, since this is a PlayStation calendar, they're going to mark when all these games release, right? Like, Horizon Zero Dawn releases in February, Red Dead Redemption releases in fall, and I believe that the Red Dead Redemption picture, like that, with all the silhouettes of the cowboys, that is in October. Like, they put that picture in October, so that must mean, oh, fall of 2017, but we don't know what the month is. Oh, now it's confirmed to be October. That's all speculation. Again, we do not know if this is an official calendar or not. If it is, it could be cool if this is true. But, again, they put Horizon Zero Dawn in the February category because that's when it comes out. It comes out in February. But with Spider-Man, and also with this gray dot, the gray dot is in July 4th, right? There's no other holidays within July that are, like, national holidays around the world. Like, of course, we have Christmas. That's going to be grayed or highlighted in a calendar for sure. In December, we have Hanukkah. That's going to be bold. February, we have Valentine's Day. You know, all these national holidays that we have, July 4th is another national holiday. It's America's Independence Day. So, of course, they would bold that as a national holiday. That is what I believe this is. All this is a calendar with just PlayStation-themed characters in it. If it's a cool little Easter egg of like, oh, Spider-Man's in July, which means the game will release in July. If it does, that is fine. However, just looking at everything that Insomniac Games has shown us so far, I still heavily believe in the Spring Street theory, again, specifically May 30th, 2017. If the game does release on a Tuesday in July 4th, it would be cool, because that would be Independence Day for Spider-Man. for America, but it would be cool having Spider-Man, a fully next-generation game for him to be released on that holiday, which would be very interesting, and 3 days before Spider-Man Homecoming. Because again, with these movie tie-in games, the Amazing Spider-Man games were literally released 1 week, exactly 1 week prior to the movies coming out. So again, people are going to keep making that connection. This is a Spider-Man movie tie-in game to Homecoming. And of course, that's not the case at all, but those uninformed people will think that. Would it be good for Insomniac to do this? I guess. If they need to fully work on this game even more than we've barely seen anything of it really, yes. Take all the time you need. We want the best Spider-Man PS4 experience possible. If it means having it come out in July of 2017, sure. But not coming out in 2018 at all. But I really do still believe in the Spring Street theory. And let me know what all your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, True Believers. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. I love you all so much. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. You all mean the world to me, everybody. Stay spectacular, everybody. Peace out.